So let me introduce our guest speaker, Christoph Zimmermann. We are the gold sponsor of this event, Valide Professional Vermob, and so we were able to present you to give you a presentation about an interesting subject. So I thought, well, AI, that is pretty hot. So let's have somebody talking about AI and what it means, what impact it can have on professional cleaning. But that was not an easy job, to find somebody who knows something about professional cleaning and AI, who has both competences. And Christoph has been working in the past, it was about 8-9 years ago, for us, but also for the CWS. So he knows about professional cleaning, and meanwhile, he is also a certified AI trainer. So with pleasure, I will give you the word to Christoph Zimmermann.
Sanitize and shine, lend a helping hand. Boards been clean, every room, every bed. No germ will linger, no time to dread. AI technology, we're unstoppable as one. Cleaning up the mess till the job is done. Working side by side, day and night, fighting the virus with all our might. We won't back down, we're in this together, keeping hospitals safe from now and forever. Side by side, day and night, fighting the virus with all our might. We won't back down.
Are we living in crazy times? We are, absolutely. And yes, it was one of my dreams when I was a child to enter a stage and have my own composed anthem produced, and use it as an intro for a speech. And the good thing is, when Paul did ask me, could you give a keynote on AI, I say, oh, great, then I need something what I wanted to do when I was a child. And as you can imagine, to get their own anthem, it's no healthcare cleaning anthem because of the topic, of course. It was clear that I have to do a lot of work before. Yes, first to write the lyrics, find someone who can sing that, because I'm not a musician at all, so I have no idea how to produce a song and not to write lyrics. So I had really to run around, find someone who is writing the lyrics, find someone who is singing for me, is willing and is doing that. So that was difficult. Then someone who is producing the music, and at the end make out of this a song. And that was not easy because, as I said, I'm not from that business and I had nothing to do with that. What do you think? How long does it take to make such a clip? 10 minutes. 10 minutes, yeah, sounds great. And what do you think will it cost me? Exactly. So, and that is why I think we are living in crazy times. I'm really not a musician at all. I have no clue about how I can make a song. I just put the title of the presentation as a prompt in an AI I have qualified to work for me, and I got that in less than 3 minutes. That is a result of AI. And but I'm not here to talk to you about how to become a musician. The topic is how AI will revolutionize professional healthcare cleaning. And before we enter into that, as Paul already said, and thank you for the nice introduction, Paul, and for giving me the chance to present the topic here. As Paul said, my name is Christoph Zimmermann. Did work in the healthcare industry and for Valida Professional and also for CWS. And then I decided when AI came more and more up, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something what brings my knowledge on a next level. And when I been in contact first time with AI, I was so much surprised about the results that I say, what a technology. I have to understand that technology. I would like to know how that works and how can I use that for me and also for the business I maybe will work for. So I spent time into get qualified for that. And at the end, I set up my business, Creative Pulse. I do that beside my other business, and I can do that. Why? I'm using AI in a lot of different areas, and not only just one AI. It's always the AI which meets my needs and which fulfills the requirements I have on the results I will get out of AI. Who is using AI from you on a daily basis? Not much. How long you are using that per day? Half an hour? Less than half an hour? Okay. Doesn't matter. Before we now dive into the topic of how can AI revolutionize healthcare cleaning and for shaping the age of AI, it is important to understand AI and also the dynamics of AI. And please allow me that we start a little bit with bringing you on a more or less same page as I am on getting understanding of what AI really is. So allow me that we start a little bit before we jump into the topics of healthcare cleaning to get you a brief update or info about the key moments of the history of AI. Because I have always the impression that most of the people are thinking there was somehow end of 2022, there came someone around called ChatGPT, and by sudden AI was there. But that's true. When you look on that picture here, you see that already in 1956, the journey of AI did start. And it had then continuously developed, but it has also a winter period, and it's between 1974 and 1980, and also then between 1987 and 2000. It was clear that they had already an idea of what AI can do, but they were not capable to bring that really in a functional prototype, in a functional way that they can use that on a level the industry would wake up and say, I would like to have that for me as well. The first time I personally heard about AI was in 1997 when the IBM's Deep Blue did beat Garry Kasparov in chess. That was for me the first time, but I was not a chess player, and I thought, okay, it's the next chess computer that works fine and beats the best chess player on earth. Okay, happens. Was nothing what really pushed me to think more about how can I use that. And that was the first time where the industry also then again said, if they can do that, what else can they do? And they spent more money into that. And 2014 is the next milestone where the world did change a little bit. And chess is a very complicated, for me at least, game. And I don't know who from you know the game. The game from Go. that really it's even more complicated. It's plenty times more complex and complicated than chess it is. And there was a situation where then the best player in Go, Lee Sedol, does play against an AI, and there was the birth of the move 37. Move 37. That was the move 37 when the AI did move the brick of the game in a way. What the experts watching were saying, oh, that was a fold. No, the AI will lose. That was clear. And Sedol was so surprised and shocked about this move that he stopped and starts thinking about that. He went out of the room for a quarter of an hour, was thinking about that. Everyone was clear, no, that nobody would do that, and that must be a fault of the AI. AI will lose. And at the end, AI won. It was the famous move 37 that's changed the complete game. And that was so impressive for people to say, okay, when an AI can do something where humans, and this game Go is 100 years old, so a lot of experts did play that, and nobody did such a move. And an AI is doing something what we as humans were never ever thinking about. So, and it is successful. So what can such an AI do for us? And so the development went further, and the birth then of ChatGPT, of course, was then in November 2022, sorry, when OpenAI did launch that and make that public for everyone. So that was really then a game changer in AI. It was not the point that AI was invented at that time. So it was also OpenAI did already work on GPTs before, and in 2018 they had the first version of that. But with the launch in a public room, they really changed the awareness of the people and also the use of AI. This for you as a short summary of the history of AI, and that's important to have in mind, because when we talk about AI, then we put almost everything in one basket and say AI is everything. And we should know that the AI used to beat the Go player, the Go champion, was a completely different one as we are facing today with ChatGPT. So, and to make it a little bit more clear, artificial intelligence, it's important that we have a same understanding of the terminology on the words. When someone is talking about artificial intelligence, then it includes machine learning. It includes also deep learning and generative AI. I will briefly explain what's the difference between that is. And you see that with the term of artificial intelligence, we really describe something that mimics human intelligence, in general. And that is something what is the overall term. When we talk about machine learning, then this is a subset of AI and used already algorithms to predict things and to generate data patterns and makes the machine intelligent. And it's also the point where machine starts to learn. But we have then a further development of machine learning is the deep learning, where then really a subset of machine learning is developed in a way that neural networks are implemented and analyzing data in a much deeper level, so that the output will be much more valuable for machines or for humans as well. And last but not least, that is the point where everyone is now focused on. ChatGPT, that's a generative AI. And here we should really know that with generative AI, we could really, or the technologies could create something that generates completely new data from that what has trained on the machine. And that is what makes it so huge, but also so inspiring. And of course, for one or the other, also makes that a little bit scary about what the future will bring, because that's really a game changer in AI. We all know AI, yes, there is something, but generating new knowledge, which is not generated before, and coming back to the title, I presented my answer. This part of music does not exist at all. The singer is not there. It's generated by a computer. The text is not given by me. It's really new, generated by an AI just for me. And if I want to repeat that with the same prompt and say, please make it once again for me, it will generate something similar but different. So, and that is something what we always must keep in mind with generative AI. When we talk about generative AI, we talk about something that is not something we can always trust. It can be true, but it could also be wrong. And I will come to that point a little bit later. But nevertheless, important is that we have a clear definition of what artificial intelligence is. And artificial intelligence enables machine to mimic human intelligence, learning and adapting to solve problems. Fine. Generative AI takes this further, creating new, original content that blurs the line between human and machine creativity to solve even complex problems. Problems where we as humans are thinking, yeah, I can work on that, but it will take hours, years. With the power of AI we have at the moment, you can solve that in a very, very short period of time. And I will later on also show you a use case and how that works. But why is AI at the moment developing so fast? It's also an important thing what when we come later to healthcare cleaning that, and when shall I start with that? When can I expect that I have that in my business? Let me show you the development, and don't have to look too much into the details. It's a time scale where you can see, okay, in the beginning, 1940, 1950, there was a little bit, there came something in digital world, but at the end, in 2022, in this area where we see it goes up. And why does it goes up? All the time we had the reality given that the computer, the power of the computer did double every 2 years. That was given by Moore's law. And it also, you can see that in the line, that was more or less fine. But due to new technology, we are now able that the power of computer is increasing and doubling every 3.4 months. Every 3.4 months, the speed of the computer doubles. And that is what makes it for AI so important, and that makes it so powerful, because we are working with a lot of data, and data plays also in our business in the future a much bigger role, I'm sure. And to work with those data, you need computer power. And this is given by the technology. And all the great, the big companies, take OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Meta, all they invest a huge amount of money in this technology to push that further. So it's not that we're talking about AI as a next hype or a next part of new technology. It's really a game changer. And it is something what the world has not seen for the last decades. Some are comparing that with the invention of electricity. I cannot say if this is true or not, but what I can say and will show you today is that the development is so powerful and so fast that we should really, really start to work with that. But not just working, also understanding AI and see it as an opportunity. You saw my previous slides that I'm a growth thinker. That is what I'm saying to me. Yeah, I know that a lot of people are saying, AI, it's a risk for humanity. It will be, it will be a disaster for the world. Yes, could be. But don't see that only from the negative side. See that from the positive side. And the growth mind thinker says, okay, let's find solutions out of that, and use the technology, not defeat the technology. And I compare a little bit AI usually with money. If you have a lot of money, what can you do with money? You can do a lot of good things with money, investing in good things, but you could also do a lot of bad things. And those bad things are depending on the humans who are doing that. It's not the money is doing that, we are doing that. Okay. What I would like to do is to encourage you to start with that, at least to think about that, not to start with try and error and give it a chance and yes, it's there, we use that. Start thinking about that, where in your business, in your use cases, that could be useful for you. And I like the phrase from Mark Twain, the secret to getting ahead is getting started. And that is what I would like to encourage you to just get started. When I come to the key challenges in healthcare cleaning, and I heard that already this morning in the presentations, and it fits perfectly to that what I did summarize here a little bit, the complexity of modern healthcare environments. It comes more and more technology into the healthcare environment. The cleaners and the operators have to deal with. We have also by getting more technology, more technique into the business, is also how to train, how to give best practice experiences to your staff. Difficult to do. That's something where we are at the moment maybe a little bit too short to give the right trainings at the right time to the people so that they can understand that. Managing and training clean stuff, therefore, is a big challenge and a big opportunity as well with AI. But today it's really a big problem. And mostly is that all about communication. And we all know that the staff people sometimes are not educated on a high level and they don't speak our language as a native language. So we have here a challenge. How can I bring the complex new technology to the people? They do not understand and not speak my language. So it's a challenge where we are in our business at the moment struggling with. And AI could also help here, and also the impact of the global health crisis as we had with the COVID pandemic. And that's something where I see it's a huge challenge for healthcare cleaning. And there's where AI could help us. So, but by doing that, or by starting with that, we should also be aware of that the way how we work will change. We cannot say, okay, I just take a new jacket and everything is fine, and we can work with that, and it's possible to work like before, but even better, because AI in my back is doing most of the things, and I'm fine. That doesn't work from my point of view. We have to think about a redefining of work, jobs, tasks, and skills, because the AI will be your consultant, will be your assistant, will be your trainer, whatever, however you will call that. It is your wingman, yeah, your new teammate, and you have to deal with that. And it's something where you have to rethink: what will the machine, what will AI do, and what will the person do? What will we as humans do? Yeah? And therefore, just to reflect that a little bit, work is the outcome. It's just the outcome of what we have, yeah, and created by leveraging both human capabilities and the tools they have invented to help accomplish a goal. So now we have a new tool. It's a complete new tool. It's not the new mop, it's not the new bucket, it's not the new whatever. Yeah? It's really a new tool that helps us. So we have to think about that. And also our job will change. Jobs are describing the work we are doing. So if we have now a new colleague at hand, yeah, who is doing something, then I need a new job description, because my job with this great assistant will differ to that what I have done before. So, and also the definition of tasks. Tasks are specific activities that are performed to achieve the work outcomes. And this will change as well. We will not do that always in the same way as we do it today and did it in the past. So that will change. And the definition of skills are prerequisites that enables us to fulfill our tasks. So we need new skills because we have a new teammate, and I need skills to give them the right instruction and to make him as powerful as needed to get the new job and the work at the end done. What does it mean to us? In the age of AI, we are requested to strategically use AI. So it's not about use AI. You need a strategy, yeah? How to use AI by upgrading our skills, re-engineering our tasks, and reimagining job roles. Who is responsible for what, who is doing what, will change. The seamlessly integrated advanced technology that enhance efficiency and effectiveness of healthcare cleaning's outcome. That's crucial for everything what we will do in the future when we implement AI. You are not just using or buying a technology. As I said before, you are hiring a new teammate. To distinguish a little bit, AI is a powerful tool, and I use that chart. I like it to use that. That's from Gartner. They divided the AI in everyday AI and the game-changing AI. What does it mean? The everyday AI, I honestly can say that it's something what you can use already right now. It's available. It helps you in your tasks in the front office and in the back office. Yeah? That is something training. It's something what you can do. It's also your documentations or something. Yeah? That's something what you can already do today with choosing the right AI in a proper way. Then you can use that, and it will help you to increase efficiency and effectiveness on everyday level. The game changing goes a little bit further. It goes into product service. You have to think about, when I use AI, will I change my business model? Will I really say, okay, my products are equipped with that? That is nothing what we can do today just by asking ChatGPT. Yeah? So here we have to do something more, and also our services. Of course, ChatGPT is not the wonder which is born and is the only one. The exciting thing behind ChatGPT is the transformer technology of the GPT behind that, and that is crucial to know, because you can use that also from other companies. OpenAI is the biggest one at the moment, but you must know about what technology the AI is using, and then you can also think about, and it comes more and more to get connections to those GPTs and use it for your business. So I briefly here on front back office healthcare cleaning solutions, conversational assistance, so that I have the communication, the cleaning process guidance, for example, and also intelligent automation of routine risks. So what you have ever to do if you have to summarize reports or you have to summarize protocols and so on, that is something what you can already do, and personalized training as well. And this is a very ugly picture I took, and I would like to show you something what we can already do today. I take a picture, just a second. I take now the picture and upload that to the AI. And I have created a GPT bot for me. It's for healthcare cleaning instructions. And I gave him the name because I've learned it's always good to talk to someone by name and not, hey, bot, or whatever. So the name is Jamie. And Jamie is trained by me. Roughly, it's not in depth, so don't take me too serious that everything is in there. But I trained a little bit on healthcare cleaning. And I would like now to communicate to Jamie, my bot, and would like to ask Jamie with a prompt you can see here to help me on this issue. And I have the picture uploaded. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? It's working.
Hi there, I'm here to help. What's on your mind today?
Jamie, I need your help. I have sent you recently a picture with some item. Could you explain me what the item or what the picture is showing and what the item is about?
The picture you sent shows a very dirty toilet in a public or institutional restroom setting. The toilet and the surrounding area, including the floor and parts of the wall, are heavily soiled with what appears to be feces and other debris. This situation requires thorough cleaning and disinfection to restore hygiene and prevent health risks. To effectively clean this area, you should consider the following approach. 1. Prepare and protect yourself. Wear gloves, goggles, and protective clothing to avoid contact with harmful bacteria and
Thank you, Jamie. But could you also help me, because my colleague will do that, and he comes from Afghanistan, and he doesn't speak English. Could you explain that in his native language?
Certainly.
Still working?
Here's how you can explain the cleaning process in Dari, which is one of the languages spoken in Afghanistan. 1. محافظ شخصی. اول از همه دستکش، عینک محافظ و لباس محافظ بپوشید تا از تماس با باکتری‌های مضر و مواد شیمیایی تمیز کننده جلوگیری کنید. 2.
So I stop it here for the moment. As you can see, so I just provide an image, which could be everywhere. I gave an instruction of please help me to identify what is it. And then, okay, I got an explanation on how to clean that, but it helps me also to get a translation to a language I was not even aware of what is the language a native Afghanistan is talking. I don't know that. Yeah, not at all. And I did not provide this information to the AI and say, okay, please give me a translation in Dari. Yeah? I learned, by the way, that Dari is obviously one of the languages used in Afghanistan. Thank you for that. And secondly, I got a translation. Sorry that I cannot check if this is really true. But I could also do that with other languages, and I will not show that in all languages now here, but you can believe me that this is possible. And imagine what that means for your giving trainings on stuff. What does it mean for the communication at all? And what I have seen this morning in the presentation is that a lot of the problems we have in healthcare cleaning is about a lack in communication. To the cleaning staff, but also between different departments, or different functions in a hospital, the nurse and the cleaner and so on. With AI, we are already now able to communicate on different levels. I could also explain or ask, could you give me instruction on a lower educated level for a person who has nothing to do with before with healthcare cleaning? And I get a new definition that fits to my request. Or I go in a level up and say, please give me an explanation on how to clean that for a professional cleaner or a technician or a marketeer or whatever. So it's possible to direct the task direct on that what my needs is. And here the healthcare cleaning assistant, that's what I've prepared. That's Jamie. You can link on that, and then you could click on that and go to that. For the game-changing AI, what I see here is really automated detection of contamination. So here we can really imagine that we have technology available, like sensors and so on, that we really can use them to identify bacteria and let the AI do the analysis of how dirty it is, how much disinfection I have to use here, and so on. So imagine what that would mean for our business when we collect data from the floor, from the guide rail, from the door knot, whatever, and put these data into a system where the AI is really then checking what does it mean. You could immediately change your routines. You will not have any more a routine where you say, today is Tuesday, shift 1 is going to clean this one and this one and this one. Oh, two men are sick. What does it mean? Okay, we will not clean this one. You really are cleaning then on demand. That is guided by the reality, by real data, and that is absolutely different to that what we have available yet, but from a technology point of view, already possible to do. And let me explain also to you that by doing that, we need robots, and we have already robots. And how are they working today? That is something what I found from Singapore, Changi Airport. They have already robots. There's something for mop cleaning, a mop robot. Then we have hospitality robots. We have waste collectors and scrap robots and so on. So for each application, we have one robot. It's fine. They can do their job fine. But in the reality, it looks a little bit like this movie is showing. It's fantastic what this item can do. We are already in a world where we are not anymore depending on humans. The machine is doing the cleaning totally on its own. But it's great. Well done, great job. But is that the reality? No, not really. When we look on our real situation, then we are dealing with a crowded area where people running around, where equipment stands around, and so on. And therefore, such a machine will immediately stop if someone is coming into the washroom. And so what does it bring to me? When I have a machine, expensive, bulky, and can only do the job when no one is in. So that makes no sense. I would like to come now to the point that how we will overcome this situation. And humanoid robots is something. I also come from this generation that Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator was, of course, the one who had, ooh, yeah, it's a great man, but little bit too scientific. But okay, he was in the beginning the bad guy. Later in the other episodes was becoming a good one. But however, when we look into the business of humanoid robots, and Goldman Sachs did here recently an update on their forecast. They did a forecast in 2023, and they said, okay, we expect that the total achievable market will be addressable market will be $6 billion. That's what they said. And 1 year later, this year in Jan, they changed. They say, okay, it will be 38 billion until 2036. So within 1 year, they changed the complete forecast and on 6 times higher market potential. From where is that coming from? It's also due to AI, because the robots are there, they can do that already. But by having AI as an additional technology and put that into humanoid robots, you get a complete new, you get almost your Terminator. Yeah? They can do those things. And I will show that later to you how the transformation will happen. So that is what we know today. A robot, as we have seen in Shanghai, on the airports, it's fine, works good. And in the future, we come more to something like that. And it's already available. So in a prototype state, but we should not think about, that's future, it will not come. It's really impressive how thin, how the lightweight of the product is not anymore a robot that is hydraulic driven and heavy like hell. So it's at the moment, the concepts are at 60 kilo weight, 60 kilo. And they working on a charging level that you can recharge this robot in 5 hours. So less weight than I have, 60 kilos, I have more. And on the other thing, it sleeps only 5 hours. So can you imagine what that happens? Yeah. And on the 3rd of March, I found this one here, humanoid robot maker Figure in the US, who are really, it's a startup company investing a lot. And companies like OpenAI, Jeff Bezos, NVIDIA, and other techs invest really with a huge amount of money into this technology. Why are they doing that? Because they see the potential. They see here a clear potential. Maybe in the beginning for the automotive industry, maybe for other industries. Yeah? But will it stop at healthcare cleaning? I don't think so. It will come, and it will solve a lot of problems for us that the people have not to clean this dirty toilet we have seen that can do it by the robot. He will not complain, oh no, it's not my job, or I don't like it to do that, or it's always very dirty. So they will do that. And what does it mean for the future? From my perspective, I prepared something what I just wanted to show you. How could the future
look? Welcome to the
look?
future of cleanliness. Today, we're diving into how AI-driven robots are revolutionizing the way facilities in healthcare are maintained. Let's see what makes these robots not just cool, but crucial. Meet CleanBot, the latest in sanitation technology. Using advanced sensors and AI, CleanBot navigates through healthcare facilities, detecting areas that need the most attention. First up, detection. The robot uses infrared and ultrasonic sensors to assess the space. It identifies dirt, grime, and even bacteria levels, ensuring no spot is missed. Now the cleaning. Armed with eco-friendly disinfectants and microfiber wipes, CleanBot meticulously cleans each surface. Public areas and patient rooms up to operation theaters in healthcare facilities, ensuring a germ-free environment. What about efficiency? Traditional cleaning methods in healthcare facilities can take hours and require human supervision. CleanBot does it faster, with minimal human intervention, freeing up staff for other important tasks. And safety. Each CleanBot is equipped with emergency protocols. In case of obstacles or emergencies in healthcare facilities, it safely shuts down or navigates away, all while sending alerts to the maintenance crew. CleanBot isn't just cleaning up, it's setting new standards for hygiene and efficiency. In a world where cleanliness is paramount, embracing technology like this isn't just smart, it's essential. Embrace the future of cleaning with CleanBot.
Science fiction, I thought when I made the movie. But diving deeper into the field of technology, we are not so far away from that anymore. The technology is there. It will be more a problem. Will we as human will accept that? Will we really be willing to introduce that and work with that? But at the end, if the industry is powering this technology further and further, I'm sure it will come. It's a question of time. And we are talking not about 20 years. When you have seen the development until 2036, it will come really rapidly to us. What does it mean again for us? In the healthcare cleaning sector, of course, we will have the robots, and that's for me a cycle. What I have in mind when I think about that, what the future does mean for us. So we have the robots, of course, as seen, maybe more humanoid robots than that what we on wheels know from today. But the second element is IoT. So we as company for healthcare cleaning, we are owning already a lot of data. But what we are doing with the data is really not sufficient at all. Yeah? We keep them, we don't share them, so we have a view on an isolated business field to say, okay, I know the dispenser is empty, someone has to fill that, or I know there's something traffic more or less in this area, and in the future it goes that we have collect even more data, even on identifying bacteria and germs and so on, and becoming then more an reactive, predictive cleaning instead of just that what we have today, just reacting on there is something, please go and clean. Yeah? So we can forecast what will happen. We will have forecasted protocols that follows the instruction, and these data we will collect from the IoT goes then into an AI-ready cloud. So we should prepare our data AI-ready, that we have them in and bring them together into the healthcare cleaning AI. And that goes again back in the robots and so on and so forth. This cycle goes in all directions, learnings from the robots goes into the AI healthcare cleaning, in the healthcare cleaning AI, and goes also in the data and so on. So this will continuously develop on and on. What comes next? Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. So I like this the sentence from Jackson Brown, because he's absolutely right. At the end, yes, to get that implemented in our companies, it is not for free. The first what we have to do when we bring new technology into our business is investing. We have to invest into this technology and get it on board. Investing into tools, but also trainings and so on, and it might also influence the whole structure of an organization. And there is one paradox on that. It's deceptively easy to launch AI pilots with great results. So it's no problem that, as I have shown you with my smartphone, that's something I can show you that, and you can use it tomorrow already. But at the same time, it's also unbelievable hard to move forward. So you cannot, as I said before, just say, here, AI, use it, have fun, it will work. So it needs an a bit more. And what I also would like to share with you is a little bit the evaluation on trust, because as I said, I understand that other people are saying, or some of you maybe as well, saying, well, go away with AI, that's risky, that's a disaster for humanity. And others are saying, yeah, I did try that, but it doesn't work. Yeah? So, and that's a typical cycle. I like it. It comes also from Gartner. I like it pretty much because at the beginning, when you start with this, you will say, wow, AI, super. Yeah, I love it. I take it. But then you will recognize that not everything works like you wanted to get that from AI, and you say, oh, wait a minute. There's something maybe not as good as promised or as I thought. Then you come to the point at the end and say, damn, that's really shit what is coming out. This hallucination is there, and there's something what doesn't work as promised, and you're struggling with yourself. But don't stop at that point in time. Yeah? Get a better understanding of why is that happened. Yeah? You have to learn AI in a bigger approach to come out of this damn phase, and then you see, got it, understood, and you go up to ready now to use it. And that is something what also you and all bosses in the company should have in mind. It is not just we have it and it goes strictly up in only one direction. You will also follow. You have to follow this curve, and you have to be aware of that. This chart shows you a hype cycle, and the hype cycle, I don't know who's aware of hype cycles from Gartner, is very, very interesting for giving forecasts of how good an innovation will develop in the future. And when you see here at the top was generated the foundation models over there, and usually it is when you are in this peak of implanted expectations, and you're there, and it takes a time until it goes in the productivity over. So, the color is identifying how long that will take. So it's between 2 years, 2 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years. So, and I make the red circle around this area because there's something in the multimodal generative AI, which covers not only large language models, and it goes more in the direction to summarize all the different technologies and bring that forward. And here they are saying it will take 2 to 5 years to have this on the plateau of productivity. So 2 to 5 years. So when you want to start developing a new product, you know how long that takes. So if you say, okay, nice to hear what Christoph is telling here, but wait, others should find out if this works. I will come later to the show. You might most likely lose at that time because others are running faster, attracting that, and the technology will be there, and you must be prepared with your business at that time when the technology reach the productivity plateau. Last but not least, that's my approach to you. If you really think about how can I bring AI into my business, as I several times said before, don't do it just by try and error or give it to free. Yeah? Let's see what the outcome will be. Go in an holistic AI strategy approach, and it starts really with an AI strategy. This house of AI strategy should symbolize a little bit how you should really be prepared and implement that when you talk about AI. First, have an AI strategy which is aligned with your overall strategy. So yeah, it must fit. It cannot be, we as company are but AI is So no, it belongs together and it must fit to each other. second, or the on the left side, you see this 3 levels of the house starts with an AI vision, where you really have to identify in your business, where are products and services which are AI centricity, and also the processes, to think about in which process I would like to have AI. And also to think in your vision about where's my competitive position in the market. Because it does not help when I say, everyone is doing that. You want to make a difference. You want to be unique. You want to be the expert. You want to be the one and only. I don't know. So keep that also in mind when you set up your AI vision. And then, if you have this clear, you go into the field of AI use cases, ideation, prioritization. And really to say, okay, I select real use cases for me and go into depths and say, okay, how can I bring these use cases in real cases? And also here, value chain configuration, very, very important. Don't neglect that in your preparation. And then you come to the enabling factors, where you, as a company, should be build the fundament of your AI, holistic AI approach, where you look into the organization, how is your structure with AI, and also the governance. You must set roles. What is allowed to use with AI? What is not allowed to use with AI? What will we as company do with AI? What will we not do? Then you have to grab your people, and you have to bring them on a level that they understand AI. That's really important, that they that you build knowledge in your company, and also the culture in collaboration with AI. That is something new. You have to develop that. It comes not from just use it or just experience that. And the third pillar, or the third part, is then the AI infrastructure. Also here we have to think about, at the moment, a lot of AI technology is more or less for free. You have nothing to pay for that, as I showed you with my movie. But do you think that will stay all the time in that phase? No. In that situation? No. I'm 100% sure, and you will agree on that, Microsoft is not doing that to make us more happy only, maybe also, but they want to earn money with that. So also we as company, when we are really coming into the mood of using AI more and more and more, it will cost money in our products. Or we build our own AI, then you have huge computer power required where you have to invest in, and so on. And last but not least, it's important to have an AI ecosystem. Think about who can help you on that. Don't stack on, we can do that on our own. I have that someone, Christoph knows that, Christoph can do that. No, that doesn't work. You need someone from outside who looks with a fresh view on that and gives you a helping hand on how to bring that in your business. So that was from my side. I would like to say thank you to you. I hope I could inspire you in a certain way that AI is not as bad as some people might think, but it's also not the universal tool that solves all the problem. It requires really work from us, and also an attitude that we adapt that. If you want to contact with me on LinkedIn, you can use also the QR code, and you get my data, my phone number, my email, and whatever you want to know from me. And thank you so much. Did you stop my presentation? No? Okay. Thank you so much, and it was a pleasure to speak to you, and hope I could give you some good things with you.
Christoph, thank you very much. You say, I hope that I interested you, but I'm sure, because I've never seen such a crowd so silent. It was so silent. Nobody was talking to each other. It was very, It was very silent, and
Sanitizing,
There,
sterilizing.
now it's coming. Been a little bit late. Was the last one? Okay, so
Your heroes cleaning
the AI didn't work in this case.
that's when humans are acting in.
So I want to thank you, and when I invited Christoph for this session, I thought, oh, I need to know a little bit more about AI. So I started to read books, and I'm now reading a book of an MIT professor, and the book is called Life 3.0. You probably know it. And that is a very interesting theory about you have life 1.0, the bacteria, then you have life 2.0, that we are 2.0, and the next generation is 3.0. Read the book, and it's very interesting. So I think it's very impressive. I also don't know where it will end up, and I agree that it can go the good. We should use it in a good way, but we have to deal with all kinds of new things, like who is owning this stuff, who is owning this music game, this music song that you did. Is this the original authors? Is this the software developer? Whatever.
It's free for you. You can use it.
We are facing all kind of new tasks, and I'm convinced that it will bring us further. So thank you very much. I don't know if there is somebody who wants to ask a question. Is there somebody who wants to ask a question now?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long before the humanoids are able to do cleaning work, do you think, based on how fast these changes are coming and it doubling, it like changed 6 times in 3 months or something, you know?
I would say that to have that really in reality running through the buildings, I would expect not longer than 12 years, 10 to 12 years. So it's not that. Sorry?
Could be 3 or 4 years also.
Could be, yeah. But it's very difficult to predict those things. As I showed before, the speed AI is developing at the moment is so unbelievable high, and you cannot predict at the end what is coming next. And I'm always surprised. I did a demonstration today here on last Tuesday. OpenAI did launch the new version GPT 4.0, and you can really get in conversation with your smartphone, and the AI is recognizing your mood, is recognizing how you breathe, is recognizing how your mimic is at the moment, and the eyes of, so that is not any more science fiction. And GPT 4.0 is free. It costs nothing. It's unbelievable. Imagine what you had to pay for that when you 10 years ago. Someone it had it. It cost you 10 millions. I don't know. So, and it's for free. Everyone can use it. And I did it in a use case where we had a conversation. And say, okay, I'm a German person. You're a Dutch person, and please, GPT, help me in communication. Always when I speak in German, please translate in Dutch. And when the Dutch person is talking to me, please translate in German. And we have our mobile here, and we are talking, and you get it in Dutch, I get it in German, and we can communicate without knowing the language. So what does it mean for the future? The language barriers we have in so many areas will be almost gone.
Okay. Any other questions? Otherwise, I think you can ask him directly. And Christoph also wrote an article in our hygiene magazine from Valide Professional Vermop. If you don't have that magazine yet, I think it is in your bag. You can collect it at our booth. So thank you very much for your attention and your time.
Thank you.